My name's Andy Hennessy, and in April I attempted the West Highland Way. I met the most amazing people and saw the most beautiful scenery, and today I'm going to tell you what was in my pack.
So people, as I said, we're here at the lovely Gladhouse Reservoir in Midlothian. I'm going to run through what I had in my pack on the West Highland Way. So, I'm going to start off with the clothing. So here we have the Montane Levity waterproof jacket. So I've had this jacket for 5 years, still waterproof, Gore-Tex in it is still good. Your waterproof jackets will last you a while, as long as you know how to maintain them. Video coming soon. Peter Storm waterproof trousers, just £25 out of Go Outdoors. You just throw them on. Sometimes they're a bit annoying because they don't have any buttons up the side. Buttons up the side would be beneficial because it means you can take them on and off quicker and get them over your boots, because sometimes you might get caught short in the rain. Now, it was April, so I was thinking it would be quite cold at night, so I brought a Burgos down jacket with me. It's just a hoodless Burgos jacket, Hydra Loft, Pertex Quantum, so it's a little bit water resistant. For clothes, we have the Northridge Merino wool top and bottoms. This was just my pyjamas, and then I would use the t-shirt as a base layer because merino wool is microbial, so it helps you for smelling, which is decent because you go a long time without a shower. I taken 2 pairs of socks with me and bought some more on the trail just for a fresh pair and dry feet. It's important to change your socks when you get into your tent. Keep your feet nice and dry, make sure they're nice and protected. Proper foot care is needed, especially on big trails like the West Highland Way. Sleep system, I have the Rab Ionosphere 5.5. It's a 4-season mat, bit on the heavier side, weighing at 690 grams, but keeps you warm, and you can, with the extra weight of that mat, you can take a lighter sleeping bag, one that's not rated so much, and get away with it. Also in my sleep system, I've taken, not this sleeping bag, but the Vango Lightweight 200. I got Lenny that off of Jordan. It's got a bit of a better rating than my 100, and it's sort of lighter than the 300. So it's rated to -1 comfort. Just in case any of the nights got quite cold. A little Alpkit blow up pillow. Nice lightweight, doesn't take up any space. It's good. So, on to food and the cook system. I use Wayferer wet meals as I cannot do dehydrated meals. I ruin them every time. So, wee bit extra weight, the Wayferers, because they're wet, but they're good. You can't fuck them up. And yeah, you can eat them hot or cold. You can cook them in the bag, like rice, or you can pop them in the pot. But you have to clean it after putting them in the pot, so I'd probably say it's not so good. Onto my survival items. I've got head torch, water and water filter. It's just the Alpkit Hippo, £30 water filter. It's quite quick. We also have first aid kit. So it's got Compeed, blister plasters, bandages, Vaseline, tape, you name it, it's in here. It's a pharmacy on wheels. All the painkillers you need or want. My cook system is just a wee custom cook system. It's an Alpkit 900ml pot. I've got a Coleman's gas tin. I just use the 350ml, nothing big. Wee feet for it, wee bit more stability, and my stove is the Vango lightweight stove. I've had this, it's my first stove that I bought while camping, and it's never failed me. I've taken two Belkin 10,000 milliamp battery chargers with me. Picked them up at Costco for 25 quid for a packet of two, so bargain. We got coffee sachets and instant, because I believe that there is not enough coffee in the sachets alone. I need instant as well. Small midgie net. I did go in April, so midgies were minimal, but you never know. A couple of warm days and some rain and the midgies will definitely come out, so I'd taken the head net just as a precaution, but there was none when I went in April. Other small miscellaneous items that I've taken was like extra torch, just a handheld torch for when I'm going out for a pee, and just in case I don't have my heat torch or my head torch is dead, and a squeegee. Squeegee cloths are very handy for taking all the moisture off your tent so you don't store it sopping wet, because they're quite hard to dry out. You only have limited time setting up before the trail and after the trail. And to hold it on, my new pride and joy, the Osprey Exos 58 litre backpack, weighing in at 1.2 kilos. I didn't find it too hard going, it was nice. Bag felt amazing. It's just a shame that I was cut short just after Tundrum with a knee injury that would not shift, even with my extensive pharmacy that I was carrying around with me. It would not shift, so I had to call it a day and cut my losses and go home early with an injury. However, I will be back next year for redemption. So, since I've showed you what I've taken, I'll show you how I kind of packed it, because, I mean, granted it looks a bit bare at the moment. I am missing some food, so I think I've taken 4 food sachets with me, and I had a little bit more food, more water, but I just used the like 750ml water bottles, and I just popped them in the side. But let's give you a wee run through on packing the bag. So everybody packs their bag differently. No two people will pack their bag the same, because every bag's slightly different. Everybody's got their preferences. Tent in, tent out. The Osprey Exos doesn't come with a liner, so I opted for everything in its dry bags, pack liners, stuff like that. So I went for a pack liner, sleeping bag in a 15 litre dry bag. The bag that I've taken was bigger, so the 100 that I have with me today is a bit too small. I could do with a smaller stuff sack. So sleeping bag in, but mat goes in its pump bag. So in the pump bag, like so. Give it a flatten out, and this runs down the back of the bag behind the pack liner and the sleeping bag that's already in it. Next is food, snacks. Snacks do live at the top of the bag, but for today's sake they're going in. So stove, food in the bottom. If I was planning on stopping for lunch, I would keep a sachet in the top bit of the bag next to the snacks, make them more accessible. Right, and next, because you're spending all your time outside, you acclimatise, so the need for a down jacket isn't overly important. Because I wore this as a mid layer most days. Even I didn't need this. This was like enough, because a lot of the time I was running about in a t-shirt. It was quite good, quite warm. I got lucky with the weather, let's say. So in the closed dry bag go down jacket, merino top and bottoms, and that goes in its dry bag, squished down to high heaven. And then I go pillow over the top of my stove, because I'm less bothered if my pillow gets burst, because then I can just use this as a pillow, just loads of clothes in a dry sack. It's not too bad. Works as a good pillow. So I've taken my camera with me, and I had my camera in a Peak Design camera cube. That just protected it from the elements. Also had batteries, chargers, cables, a lot of electronics went in there, including spare lighters, X, Y and Z. So that is it for the main compartment. Well, no it's not, tent goes in the top. So we'll start off putting away things like coffee, water filter and first aid kit. Keep them readily accessible at the head of the bag. Water filter in the top. Along with so that's head torch, midgie net, spare battery bank in the top, nice and accessible. And that's that for the top. As I said, any snacks, stuff like that, just gets binned in the top, make it nice and easy to grab. And the stow and go, well, in the stuff it mesh pocket goes waterproof trousers, waterproof jacket, rain cover was in there as well. Makes it nice and easy and accessible. Squeegee goes in the front as well. So we'll get the tent down and that'll be that, packed. So that is everything I've taken on my trip on the West Highland Way. As you know, I was unsuccessful, but I'll be back to smash it next year. So if you'd like to see more videos like this, or see me smash the West Highland Way, please like, comment and subscribe. Subscribe to my pal Jordan's YouTube, big part of V2, for more adventures with himself and me and him. But until then guys, see you in the next one. That was